So it has been a fantastic month for Stadia. Some of those things I'll be repeating in the video, or maybe I'll just overdub over it. But I just claimed my Elder Scrolls. Well, this will be my Wednesday video, so it'll be a day late at that point. But not that it matters. You can go claim Elder Scrolls for Stadia if you're a pro member. And I think that makes it 5 games. Plus, this month they gave out $10 to pro members. That's even if you're doing the free trial. So I also bought Dig World, and that's like a side-scrolling. I've heard it called a Metrovania, like a Metroid Castlevania mix, Metrovania or something like that. I don't know. I thought it was a neat term, and I do like those type games. So at least a Metroid style. I still yet to complete a Castlevania game, but well, there's a lot of games I need to complete still. But this was a fantastic month for Stadia with all the free games, the $10 credit, and then I actually don't like this feature, but I think it's great that they gave it as an option. You can play it on a lot more Android devices now, and also have on-screen controls. I did play Dig World a little bit that way, and it was actually playable. I don't prefer it, but it's kind of cool that they put it out there. It's especially going to be good for Elder Scrolls. I don't fully know how all that works. I have Skyrim for my PlayStation. I also have the PSVR version. And my son played it a lot more than I did once he got his hands on it. Actually, it might have even been a gift for him, so I can't say I have it. He has it. But he enjoyed it. I liked watching him play it, but we didn't mix the account at all. And I guess there's a paid version. Anyone who knows Elder Scrolls obviously knows this part much better than I do. So I'm guessing there's probably that'll tie in with the Stadia version because I believe there's crossplay. But that I would imagine would be really huge for if you just need to log in for the day and do some of your things using the on-screen controls. Nothing crazy, but just the ability to, go in and I think, what is it? You can feed your horse or something you can do with your horse to max out its ability, things like that. Things where you don't necessarily need to play. It would be great for that. In any game where you just need to collect things. I use Animal Crossing example. Every day you had to go in there, so you got the consecutive days played benefit, I guess, to the Nook Miles. I actually haven't played that game in a while now, so I'm back to zero on that one. Can't wait to see what my character looks like. But yeah, it's let's jump in and see some of the reasons why I'm glad I didn't cancel Stadia and things that I really think they're doing fantastically.
So, over the last 6 months, has it been? It's been a while now, and it was a rough start. But I gotta say, I am really impressed with this month. You'll see I have SteamWorld Dig here, and that's because I basically got it for free. This month in June, it was insane. They gave pro members $10, even if you were doing the free membership. So if you didn't sign up, you're out of that. I don't foresee them doing that every month because that's insane. It costs $10 a month for a membership. So not only did they give that, there was 5 free games, and then as of today, there is Elder Scrolls Online. And you'll see in here, I mean, it is crazy how many games there are. So you'll see here, we now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're skipping Doom because you'll see it doesn't say Pro. I actually bought that one. Same with Monopoly. PUBG 6. This one doesn't say Pro because I bought it, but it was actually a Pro one, so if you were a membership the whole time. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Same thing here as the Get Packed. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and then let's go all the way back up here. Steam World, which is the last one I played, which is why it's showing here. 25. So just and the reason why was that wasn't a pro game. I bought it with my $10. It was only a $10 game from the $10 they gave out, a $10 credit they gave out to pro users. So 25 games that, if you were a pro member from the beginning, would have been free. The reason I stated that way is, like I said, I paid for Get Packed prior to it being a pro game, which I found out later that if it's within 14 days and you have played less than 2 hours, you can get a refund. But the nice thing is anything I paid for, like Doom 64, Monopoly, and Get Packed, I'm not sure about SteamWorld Dig. I believe I get to keep that too because I paid for it, but it was with free credits for being a pro member. But if I decide not to be a pro member anymore, I can still play those games. You do not have to be a pro member. But yeah, it's been a huge month of, with the 5 free games and the $10 credit. I'm still standing strong with Stadia, and I think I'm going to start maybe doing some more of them. But we'll have to see how that goes because it really is just insane on how much they've given out. I don't know how they can keep doing this because Super Hot just came out, Power Rangers just came out, Elder Scrolls just came out, Nightmares, well, Little Nightmares, Panzer Dragoon, things like that. They just came out, so I don't know how they're able to give these away for free. I mean, you got to have something you charge for it. Well, of course, they charge for the membership. So, but as right now, I've got to say I am overly impressed with the level of what they've done.
I realize I used the word fantastically at the end of my beginning monologue. I'm not sure if that's a word, but yeah. So I think Stadia, it's a good thing to do. I mean, my Nintendo Switch, really leaning heavily on that as being my console. I would like to get the new PS5 and the new Xbox eventually, but I just don't see that being a cost-effective, smart decision for me right now. The Switch can't do high-powered games, but Stadia seems to be handling that well for me. You got Nvidia coming out. I'm really curious. I have not tried the Xbox cloud gaming. I had an opportunity. I passed on it. Just didn't have time. Kind of regret that now. But there's a lot of options out there. And for people who say, oh, Nvidia's out, Stadia's dead, competition. You need competition. I mean, PlayStation out doesn't mean Xbox dead. Well, actually, every year, every time there's a console release, you get that too. Oh, PlayStation's awesome, Xbox is dead, or Xbox, it's going to kill the PlayStation. No. Sega gets used in there as an example. That was a much different scenario. Sad one for me. I'm a big Sega fan. But yeah, my ultimate system, I think, would be Stadia compatibility on my Switch, and I'd be done. That would be fantastic. But yeah, other than that, if you are thinking of doing a Stadia, I get nothing for telling you this. I just think everyone should try things before making decisions without trying. You know, it isn't for everybody, but I believe the 2 months free trial is over with, but they give 1 month out. There's really good pro games out there right now. Claim them, play them. The cool thing too is you can play a game 14 hours or less than 2 hours within 14 days. If you're like, well, this was a mistake, you can do a refund on it. Pretty sure my local store doesn't allow me to return games that are open. I haven't tried either in a long time, but I know at one time they didn't, and I don't think that changed. So, but yeah, other than that, I just had to put this together real quick. I'm working on an Evil Dead Regenerations video. I got the right here. This game is awesome. I threw it in my 360 and it worked. It didn't do that a couple years ago. So, and I didn't want to hook up my original Xbox just because power. I'm running out of places to plug things in. But yeah, this is probably going to be my next video or coming up after that. We'll see how time goes. It's going to be a busy couple weeks, but thanks.